Hello. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you for watching. I have some pre-recorded gameplay that I was playing earlier on my Steam account on my PC of Dead Cells. And for those of you that haven't heard about this game, it's kind of like a dungeon crawler. When you die, all the items that you're carrying, your gold, your weapons, stuff that you really wanted, it goes away. So every time you start over, it's like a fresh start. And I've been addicted to this game. I originally had it on the Nintendo Switch, and it was just, it was different because, I mean, you're playing the same type of levels in the beginning, and then they came out with the DLC, and that just added way more content and levels. And this one in particular is the Castlevania DLC that just released this past week. I believe it's $9.99, and it's just so good. These monsters right here are totally different. I'll probably end up uploading this video first, because I recorded another gameplay of another special level that's part of a DLC as well. And everything about this Castlevania DLC is amazing. They have all original music. They remixed some of the songs to the Dead Cells type of aesthetic for the music. It's just amazing. And I find myself losing hours upon hours of productivity due to this game, and it's kind of crazy that I don't regret it. I'm probably going to play after I do these recordings, so next time that I play, I'll probably do the whispering as I play. This was kind of just spare of the moment. I was playing earlier, and I came across the level to do the Castlevania DLC, because when you first start, you equip your melee weapon and your ranged weapon, and you go set off into the first level. You see that cute little cat right there? You'll see him later. So you go across the first level, and then you go to this secret area where there's a staircase going down, and then you speak to one of the characters from the game, Richter, and he basically tells you that he needs to form an alliance to slay Dracula. And then there's another boss, which you'll see in this gameplay as well. That's pretty crazy. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to beat him on this one. But on the other video that I did the gameplay, I came across the boss for that level, and I did end up beating him, so I was pretty excited. I'm kind of glad that I didn't do a live one, because I would have been yelling. And these guys, they kind of look like, when I think of the Swamp Thing or a sea creature, that's definitely what comes to mind. But it's really fun. I do enjoy playing it. It's a nice way to just escape. It's a lot of repetitiveness. I couldn't get the elevator open on this one right here, so I had to go searching again for the lever. But every time you start, it feels like a fresh one, because you're getting a random weapon. You're getting, you can change your clothes, switch into different outfits. So awesome. And then also in between levels is kind of like your safe haven. It gives you time to purchase any upgrades and stuff that you might want for your character and weapons before you set out until the next level, because it does get harder. And these bats right here, see, you can pick up a blueprint that you can later spend. What those blue orbs going into my body are, those are cells, and you spend those essentially to unlock newer weapons. You can get different powers and stuff, like that one with the badge. You can call them to your aid, and then they end up doing damage to other people, so it's very, very cool. I'm gonna do some more game ASMR as well. I'm going to go back onto Red Dead Redemption, and I'm also going to go back onto Hogwarts Legacy. Essentially, I was waiting for more storage for my computer. I was using a 4 terabyte external hard drive to keep all of my games downloaded and cataloged, but unfortunately the external hard drive can't keep up with the data transfer that most of these modern AAA games are demanding. So a lot of the gameplays, it would be skippy and stuttery, so instead of just ruining my experience, I decided to pay, I think it was $160 for a 2 terabyte SSD M.2, and if you don't know what that is, don't worry. I know that it sounds like alien, because everything that I know about computers now, I taught myself through YouTube and reading and research. And then eventually I built my own computer, which is what I'm on right now that you see me using, so it worked out pretty good. There's no greater feeling, personally, than building something out of nothing. I mean, parts that you purchase, obviously, but you have to put it together, like Frankenstein's monster. And sometimes it doesn't work out, but thankfully, due to meticulousness and OCD, the first time that I pressed that button on there, and I saw the lights light up, aside from having my son last year, that is definitely like a top 3 feeling for me. Like the sense of accomplishment that you get, and you really have that feeling that you can do anything that you put your mind to, so it's really cool. And right here, I'm just kind of going across and killing all the people. So this guy right here is like a shopkeeper, and you can get these different items right here, and they do different things. But right here I got my pet, because look how cute he is. And he will follow you as long as you have him activated. And also, depending on how many enemies that he defeats himself, he will actually grow and evolve into a stronger, more vicious creature. So it works out. Activating the elevator. And right here, unfortunately, there are some horses that perished with a wagon that has been caught on fire due to destruction, definitely. And here are like the harpies. Like I said, the character models for the Castlevania DLC are all related to that universe. So they're all new character designs. And when I release the next video, you'll see what I'm talking about. Because that one has their own character designs, but each one essentially does the same thing. Unless it's like a boss type. And I keep finding these doors all over different maps. And I'm not sure what they do, but they're very intriguing. And just a reminder, if you guys could definitely please take 2 seconds to like and subscribe. It helps the channel out immensely. 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 Thank you for watching and supporting and enjoying. I got a comment on one of my, it was the chicken popcorn and checkers fries. This is one of the secret characters from Castlevania. On a mission to get the key, which is the cat earlier that I got the key from. My cat seems to like you. Don't forget to give him a little scratch behind the ears. So I got the blueprint for the Maria Renard outfit. Would you play? You look just like her. It's not just an outfit that you put on with the same character. And then right here, I have the ability to use the cat as well as a pet, which is awesome. But right here, I take the cat by itself, along with me because I don't realize that you can equip both pets as long as you have those bottom slots right there to the left. LT and RT. And for some reason it shows up that I'm using an Xbox controller, but I'm using a PS5 controller. And this isn't the only game that does that on for the inputs. But in other news, it's raining outside. I was hoping that I could catch some of it on audio. And right here, I'm like, oh, wait a second. Can I have both? Look at that, the cat can... It's not a backpack, it's a cat pack. That's one of the moves that it does if you hold down RT. Have two pets active at the same time. Got an achievement. Very cool. And the company that made this game has been really supportive in doing DLC content for it, just to keep it fresh and exciting. It says, what an extravagant fountain. Well, it would be less sinister if it wasn't running. I'm wondering how many innocents they had to kill to fill it. Wow. I didn't catch that other part. And the weapon that I have is a pistol and a sword. So on the third hit, you blast them with the pistol. It's insane. And it's usually like a one-shot against these lesser enemies. Right there, I didn't even realize that that was a fireplace. Have you ever done something or not done something out of sheer ignorance, and then later realize, like, wow, that would have taken 2 brain cells? Right here, a part that I've never been to yet, Dracula's castle. I was so beside myself when I came across this. Because A, I've never been to one of these little, like, rest spots before in the Dracula DLC. And B, all those blueprints and items that I acquired beforehand are now saved. So I have them in my inventory that I can spend these on. See, the bat volley throws 10 bats. And there's the outfit for 100 cells, though. I usually always go for the outfits first. I'm a big aesthetic guy in this game. They have an option when you do a custom mode where you can set up your melee weapon and stuff that you want to use in that run. They have like some type of I forget what it's called. I honestly can't even remember. Oh yeah, they have the option where each time that you go through one of these levels, it will randomize the look of your character. So every level you come across will be a new outfit. Reach Dracula's castle for the first time. Love it. Look at that thing. Go back and get a second look. And these little rotating things, it took me a minute to figure them out. Because in the base game, there are like zombie looking things that run and charge at you that are just like that, so that's what I mean when they kind of do the same things. Just going and going and going. Those things are definitely a nuisance, though. You can bank on it, buddy. Do you like the purple light that's shining on the other half of my face? Funny enough, this little LED light that I have, I didn't realize until like 10 minutes prior to doing this video that it has threads on the bottom, so I have it on a tripod. So that helps out a lot when it comes to different lighting types that I would want for doing videos and streaming. I created another Twitch account to do game streaming on, so if you would like that link, definitely let me know. I didn't really want to self-advertise other stuff on this ASMR channel because I wanted it to be its own unique thing. Oh, I just held in a burp. Oh, you hear that acid? Or air. I don't know what that is. And now I'm yawning. Personally, I think that the run that I did on the next video that I'll release, I think that I did that one better. Usually the first run that I have, I think that this was like the second one, but around the third or fourth, like I'm feeling it. Like the controls are tight, my reactions, the dodging and stuff. And also perks and attributes that you get on the floor and through discovering other areas, those help out so much. There's ones where you can get another jump, so you can have 3 jumps. There's another one where if you do like a ground smash, like down, it'll cover the floor in fire, like that one was right there. So I guess one of my attributes on my weapons, it creates fire when you use it, so that's good. I was thinking about doing like a soft-spoken video as well, not just like a whispering one. Just to like switch up the ASMR a little bit. I don't ever want to get into a routine where I'm just making the same types of videos. The versatility to me is more appealing. The fact that you can try to challenge yourself creatively and try to do other stuff. And I mean, usually a lot of my videos are single shot and I don't have multiple shots or pictures and stuff because that's not usually what a talking head ASMR is anyway. So I think that I'm going to try to incorporate a lot more creativity and shots in some of my stuff and see how that is received, because it's all about adapting and trying to get better at your craft. So right here, the health flask that I hit pretty fast, it lets you use it 4 times, so you can heal yourself 4 times on a run. But when you start the game, you don't get any flask, you have to build your way up. That's what I'm refilling right there. Climbing up the long staircase to our unawaited, that's a word, right? Look at this chain from hell just dragging me down. Defiled necropolis. This site has been at the center of funeral rites for centuries. And this, unfortunately, is where I come to the boss battle with none other than Death himself. Crazy. And my face cam is blocking it, unfortunately. But yeah, you can use sights when you do defeat him, and even across different maps. You can come across his scythe weapon, and it does so much damage. Rewatching this is crazy. Look at that thing. You can use that, and it does the same thing. I wasn't focusing on my healing. Now that I'm watching it back, it's kind of wild. Look at that. Absolutely slaughtered. Body desecrated. In the social hierarchy of the island, there are the dogs, the rats, and just below them, the prisoners. And that is what I am. That is my existence. I'm like some type of bug thing that takes over bodies. And this is how you start each new run. These are all the items and weapons that you will come across in the game. And And I don't know what this is yet, but it's a crown key that I pick up. I think I actually use it in the next video. And right here is the stylist, where you can go and get your different outfits. Starting from the top: classic, galaxy, baguette, retro, lizard, classic, concierge, commando, winter, cultist, reverse burglars, vessel, knights, and Bobby. But we're gonna go with the cultist because for the next video it's required just to gain entry to the level, which is crazy. But anyway, I think that that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye.